Good morning everyone. So it's been exactly 3 days since I last stood on this spot to make an introduction to my last video, which I ended up titling No Left Turn. Well, no surprise, this one's going to be titled No Right Turn. So basically I'm going to follow the same route but on the other side of the road for a little bit, and then when I get down to the motorway I'm going to actually just keep following the road round, and I'm going to go in a sort of huge horseshoe shape. That's the best way to put it. So welcome along, thanks for joining me. Just to say, this will be my last video until super September, okay guys? So I'm probably going to have about a 2-week break, and then you're going to get 30 videos in 30 days for super September. Now that's all to look forward to. Every one of them are made, done and dusted, all ticked off the list. Ding, ding. However, for today, let's concentrate on today now, and let's get this area nicely cleaned up and let's get to work. Guys, let's start off by looking behind this box, and all we've got is a lid. So it's been 3 days, no accumulation of crap. That's the best bit of news I've had in a long time. So I'm happy with that. But this is the only from the last video, this is the only box I'll be checking out, because they was all sort of further around, and I won't be going that way today. I'm going to be a left winger today. I'm going to be a lefty. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right guys, as you can see, it's bin day today. So it is a Friday. As I said, I knew I was going to be off work today. Hurrah! A rare Friday off. So on the last video I sort of walked down the other side round to the corner, but today, as I said, I'm just keeping to the left hand side. So it's bin day. I haven't been picked up in this area yet, so there'll probably be carnage afterwards. So I thought today, guys, I like to add a fact or some sort of nonsense to my videos. Morning mate. So anyway, I thought we'd do a few football facts today. So if you're elsewhere and you call it soccer, you're calling it the wrong name, okay? It's football. So we'll start off with the Premier League. Oh shit. Oh dear. We'll start off with the Premier League, guys. And since it was formed, now obviously before that it was called the Premier League, it was just called the First Division. And since it's been formed in 1992, the player who scored the most goals while he competed in the Premier League was Alan Shearer. So I think he went from Southampton, then he won the title in 1995 with Blackburn. He was at Blackburn 3 or 4 years. Had a tremendous squad at the time, him and Chris Sutton. They were called the SAS, Shearer and Sutton. There's one over the road, guys. I'm just going to get it because it'll bug me. A couple of bottles. Oh, more than a couple of bottles. So, but Alan Shearer ended up scoring. Throw that over there and I shall get it in a sec. Full of Coke. So Alan Shearer ended up scoring 260 goals. After he left Blackburn, he went to Newcastle man. And 260 goals, that's the record. I think the closest, I think Harry Kane was starting to come close. I think he'd gone over 200 goals in the Premier League when he left Tottenham to go to Bayern Munich a few years ago. But yeah, so Alan Shearer is the top scorer in the Premier League. All bits of crap here, guys. There's all sorts here. Let's see if my 2 bags were collected from this corner by now. Council have had 3 days to collect them. I did report them. I sent them an email. Dear sir, I've left 2 bags on the Cranford Drive opposite Fuller Way. Please collect at your earliest convenience. Regards, Gerard. I think they're fed up with hearing from me. Never mind. These things happen. Yeah, they've gone, guys. Them 2 bags have gone from the other day. Well, I can have 2 more in a set because I'm just about to dump 2 more. So, there we go. I brought the dustpan and brush with me today, guys. I've just got a strange feeling I might need it. I've only ever done this route in this capacity once before. I've been litter picking, what now, 6 years? I've only ever done this route once before. So, it's not really an area I get to, guys. As I said, I've got enough to do in my own routes. I'm sort of here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Oh dear, I'm sweating. It's a lovely warm day. It's a lovely warm day. I don't know why I'm dressed up like this, but I'm sweating. So what I was going to say to you guys, yeah, so I'm not going to touch that, guys. That's just someone's rubbish that they've left out, so I'm not going to bother with that. I was going to say to you guys, yeah, so Super September, guys, it's all filmed. It's all ready to go. Starting on the 1st of September, guys. You did ask for it. 30 videos in 30 days. So I'll give you a preview now. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Super September. So this will be my last video before then, guys, but in the meantime, let's concentrate with this. So let's concentrate with this because there's plenty to do here. I've brought the dustpan and brush along today. As I said, I just got a funny feeling I might need it. Got up this morning and I've got 3 bags of compost in the back garden which I didn't use. One of the cats has ripped it to pieces. It's absolutely everywhere. I said to Mrs. O before she went to work, I said, I'm really looking forward to tidying that all up. I'm really looking forward to that. So I've got, when I finish this, guys, I've got basically, someone's had a fire here, look. Someone set fire to something. Dickheads. Dickheads. I've had a misuse of the verbal moralities, guys, a misuse of the verbal moralities. They are dickheads, though. I mean, why would you want to set fire to that there? So yeah, I've got to get back and clean all that up, guys. And it's all amongst, I bought some coloured stones. I bought these green, sort of emerald green coloured stones. Oh look, it's the van, the Hilling the van. Hopefully you'll see my 2 bags up there and pick them up. So yeah, I bought these stones and the bloody stuff is all amongst, oh God. I've got to somehow get it out of the stones. I think the only thing I can really do is rake it and let it sort of drop below the stones and then hope it rains hard in the next few days and sort of pushes it down and underneath. That's all I can really do with it at the moment. Let's see if I can take that one at least. So yes, guys, Premier League facts. So Premier League was formed in 1992. The first player to score in the Premier League was a player called Brian Deane. He scored the first ever Premier League goal for Sheffield United. So he's the first player to score when it changed its name to the Premier League. Brian Deane. Right, let's just keep walking along, guys. It's slowly and surely getting a bit better. So just these back streets really today. Nothing exciting, just a walk around the back streets. Right, guys, I was just saying to myself, the streets aren't too bad. And I've just come across this little grass bit here. And I had a look in and I thought, look at that. The streets up until now aren't too bad. They're better than what they were when I ran this route a few weeks ago. I suppose it depends which time of day you catch them, don't it? I'm sure when the bin men have finished later, it'll be carnage. So usually is on a Friday, carnage. So guys, more Premier League facts. Gareth Bale has made the most Premier League appearances. Gareth Bale was a player for Tottenham for most of his career before he went to Real Madrid. He's made 653 Premier League appearances. 653. That's a lot when you think there's only 38 games a season. I have to question that, actually. It means he's playing for like 18 years. I don't think he was that old. I have to question that one. But according to what I researched, he'd made 653 Premier League appearances. We'll take that one with a pinch of salt, I think, guys. We'll take that one with a pinch of salt. What we won't take with a pinch of the salt is in 2017, 2018, Manchester City got the most ever points total from a season. And they got 100 points when they won the league in 2017. 2018, they got 100 points in the Premier League. Gotcha. Whew. I'm sweating, guys. I'm sweating. I need a nice cup of tea. Tea icon, lods. Tea icon. Bing. See, this is what happens, guys. Look, the bags go out. Look. So now, all this mess is just everywhere when it just doesn't need to be. You can just imagine that sort of. You imagine 2 houses a street. And then hundreds of streets, you know, it just all adds up. It just gets spread everywhere, guys. I'll let them do a bit of the rest of that. Not doing their job for them. I've done the worst. I've only picked it up so it don't go here, there and everywhere. Don't really want to be picking up people's household waste, if I'm being honest, but if I leave it, it's just going to go everywhere if the wind picks up. It's been windy a lot this week as well, really windy. So I went with Chili earlier this week. That video's probably been shown by now, but we both took our GoPros and then I gave him the little SD card when we finished, and he edited the video from both perspectives, which I thought was a really good idea. Although it looks hard work, he did message me after a few days. Let's see if that will come out. Yeah, it will. He did message me after a few days and said, I've been editing it for ages and I've only done like 16 minutes of footage. I was like, yeah, good luck with that, mate, good luck with that. But yeah, so we went to Hayes Town and done 3 locations, got absolutely tons of stuff. I'll just digress quickly, guys. Just over there, I'll lift up the camera. The car's in the way. That is the other entrance. You can see the cars flashing around there on the motorway. So that's the other entrance into Cranford Park down there. So that was the one I used to run under sort of 3 times a week to go and do some trading in the park. So but let's carry on, Over the years, guys, people have had, years ago there would have been walls along here. Every house would have had its own wall. As it's become more and more cars, people have had their driveways, they've had the wall taken down, and you can see here they've had the they've had the curb dropped. You pay the council, it's about 400 quid. They drop the curb so you can get access to your driveway, and then you can register it as well. So once you've registered it, let's just get this little bit, guys. You can you get someone parked across your driveway. Let's carry on with a few more Premier League facts. I've only got a couple more. So the goalkeeper with the most amount of clean sheets is a goalkeeper, I'm pretty sure, spent most of his time at Chelsea. Chelsea. Bit of a contentious issue. Who's been the most successful team since, I can't get these foils out, since the year 2000. And I said to someone said, oh, Liverpool and Man United, because they've won X amount of titles. You probably have to say Man United, to be honest. Since 2000, they've definitely won the most Premier Leagues. Although Man City are slowly and surely catching them up. But I said to someone, no, I think it's Chelsea. Since 2000, guys, not ever. And someone said to me, well, why Chelsea? I said, well, they've won the league about 4 times. So they've won the FA Cup a few times. They've won the European Cup twice. They've won the Europa League. They've won the League Cup. And this summer they won the Europa Conference. Now, I know that's not regarded as a massive tournament, but ultimately I would say Chelsea, because they've just won every trophy that's available to win, bar none, which no other team has done. So as a Fulham fan, it might pain me to say it, Chelsea, 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 but I would say Chelsea have been the most successful British football team in the last 25 years. Argue with me all you like. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Let's debate it, guys. Let's debate it. Right, guys. So, Petr Cech, yeah, he's had the most clean sheets for Chelsea. As I said, 202 clean sheets. Not bad, not bad. Right, it gets really grubby up here, guys, so I'll just meet you up there. I don't know why, guys, but it always gets so bloody messy here. It's like, talking about the Premier League, this is like the Premier League champions of street corners. It's always got rubbish here. Always. I have to pick that up, place that in. They tend to be heavy. Yeah, look at it, guys, look. Trying to point the camera down a bit to show you, but it's just always got rubbish here. I need to empty these bags, but I'll be at the top of the road in about another 200 odd yards. Beggars belief how people can just live in this and walk past it every day of the week, and it's just like, oh. But this, as I said, look, always messy here. Always. I'll tidy it up. I'll tidy it up. I do need to empty these bins, actually, these bags. It's really grubbed up. Really got full because it's so grubbed up here. Right, that's better, guys. Couple more and it'll all be done. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt and all that. There you go. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. There, guys, look, we have a winner. I told you, wherever these telecom boxes are, they're always full of shit behind it. Always. Can't even get to the other side because of all the bloody, look at that, guys, look. Throw that there a sec. Look at it. There's more this side, but there's a big cable in the way. Go on, Barry! Go on, Barry! Go on, Barry! Yeah, I can't get to some. It's because of the cable. Let me keep digging it out, guys. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I had a funny feeling the dustpan and brush was going to come in handy today. Let's just put some of that in. Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know. Right, let's get the old dustpan and brush now. Give it a bit of a tidy up. There you go, guys, that's a bit better. Look at that on the other side. crazy. Just nuts. All right, let's hope this bag stays on when I dump this in. It's a miracle it did. Not really designed for a third bag, guys, not in that capacity, not heavy. I'll tell you what, let's just finish this off. That looks a bit better. Right, that does look a bit better. That looks a flipping 1,000 times better. There you go. There is a little bit behind it, guys, but I can't get in. There's a load of cables that are preventing me just getting that last bit. Not very good for my vertigo, that. I'm having a little bit of a wobble now, getting up and down. But I'm winning, guys, I'm winning. Right, guys, 50 yards to go. I was just thinking to myself, actually, what this street needs is it needs all the cars removing. And it just needs a bloody good sweeper to come down here and give it a good sweep. Just wait for these motors to pass. A little bit over the other side of the road I want to get. And then I'm going to head up Northside Road, guys, back towards home. So it's a sort of loop today, a loop round. But yeah, that's what this street needs. It just needs a really good sweep. It needs all the cars. I know when I used to visit the United States, it would say like the sweeper will come down this road on a certain day at a certain time. Don't park here, basically. And this is what this needs as well. That. So I'm going to leave these 3 bags here, guys, and then I'm just going to keep walking down Northside Road back towards home. There you go, guys, there's them 3 bags. I've just left them there, I've taken a picture. I'll report them to the council and hopefully they'll get picked up. Had a funny feeling that dustpan had come in handy today. Right, guys, another box, look, another load of carnage. I think this is the last one today of these. I've just done loads of litter picking. I've only done, since I dropped them bags, guys, I've only done about 90 yards, maybe 100 yards. Just walked past all these shops behind me. I'll just turn around and show you quickly before the van gets in the way. So look, just that's all I've done. and I swept up a load of I had to get the dustpan and brush out again to clean up a load of like watermelons and everything that had just been swept into a tidy pile. And then this road here, I've just been picking up loads of crap, and all the bins behind me are all overflowing, and all the cans and all the bottles have just been blown everywhere with the winds we've had this week. I've been picking them out the roads. They've been squashed by cars. Absolutely madness. So, absolute madness. Right, that'll do. I don't do cigarette ends, so I'll keep going, guys. I've not far to go. I'm less than 700 yards to go, so I can handle that. I would bother to clean their front garden, but I can't be bothered. If they can't be bothered, I can't be bothered. So we're winning, guys. We are winning. That's the main thing. We're winning. I'll catch you down the road in a little while. Oh dear. Whew. Not far to go, guys. About 350 yards. I'm worn out, to be honest. I've worn the wrong clothes today. Sweating. There's got to be something in here. Oh yeah, look. You can bet your flipping mortgage on there being something in here. I only done it as well about 5 days ago. I'll pull my sunglasses off a bit so I can see it a bit better. That's better. I can see what I'm doing now. Right, my last Premier League fact, guys. If you're a Derby County fan, turn off now. The team that got them the least ever Premiership points was Derby County, guys, in 2007, 2008. Now, I am going to waffle about this one slightly. It was significant because my team, Fulham, were also in the Premier League, just sitting above Derby. Derby was so bad and Fulham was so bad. If it wasn't for Derby, it would have been Fulham sitting in that position. We were really struggling. Well, by the end of the season, Derby only amassed 11 points, guys, all season. That was it. That was their total, and that is a record low. Although the season just finished, 2024-2025, Southampton only got 12 points. They only beat Derby's total by 1. There's a bin just up here, guys. I'm going to dump this basket at the bin. So, yeah. So Southampton only got 12 points this season, but Derby, yeah, only got 11. But that was a funny year for me because Fulham were really struggling. It looked like they were going to get relegated. And then they won 5 of their last 7 games and managed to stay up. Known at Fulham as the Great Escape. Tell you what, guys, let's just tip that in. I just want to get this. I'll put that there at least. And what I can do is just tidy up this area. So yeah, that was an amazing year. I remember I was at work and I was driving home and we were 2-0 down to Man City at half time. Last game of the season. We had to win it and still hope that things went our way. Well, as it stood, things were going our way. Other teams were losing. I think it was Reading were losing. I remember driving and I remember Radio 5, I had it on and the commentator said these words: "Fulham are dead man walking." I was like, oh great. He said they're offering nothing. They were 2-0 down. And I was just like, oh great. Fantastic. I just turned it off in my temper. I had a little bit of a bitch fit and just turned it off. I was like, oh, yeah. I had to go and pick up Mrs. O from work. And I got there. And I thought, oh. Go and pick up Mrs. O. I said, come on Mrs. O, let's go home. She said, what's the matter with you? Are Fulham losing? I said, yeah. I said, we're 2-0 down and we're up shit creek without a paddle I goes, basically. So I got in the car, started it up again, and the radio came on. And he said, this is what he said. Never forget it. He said, we're going to go straight over to Main Road. He said, there's been dramatic developments. And then the guy said, it's Manchester City 2, Fulham 2. He said, Fulham are all over Manchester City. He said, it's just one-way traffic. He said, just a barrage, attack after attack after attack. He said, this is going to be interesting. And results were still going our way, but we needed another goal. And then I was driving down the road with Mrs. O, and he said, just hold on a minute, just stay with me. Fulham are coming forward. Fulham, go! Manchester City 2, Fulham 3. Well, I was so elated, guys. I was so elated that in the car I jumped up, I hit my head on the car roof. I was like, get in there! So, unfortunately, if you're a Derby fan, you won't want to hear that story about the points. But the story of me driving home was well worth it. So, what a season. And then after that, Fulham had a tremendous run. I think they realised they needed to invest in some players. This is Hyde Way, guys. These cans of oil have been here for ages. I don't know how long they're going to stay there for. I've reported them 6 times to the council and they still won't pick them up. I'll just do a token bit here in Hyde Way and then I'm going to make my way back to the last bin, guys. So I think that'll do for today, guys. Looks like we got 7 healthy bags and some. If I was carrying them with my hands, that'd be more like 10 or 11 bags. As I said, I can put a lot more in the trolley, so I'm happy with that. I'll catch you up the road, guys. We'll dump these bags and we'll sum up. Guys, there are bags 6 and 7. 7 bags today. Not bad, not bad. So it's part of the route I did do the other day. So, and I've dug behind them telecom boxes. I've given a few things a good sweep, so I'm pleased with that. So this one will be called No Right Turn, to go with not yesterday's, the one from 3 days ago video, No Left Turn. So guys, that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go and have a nice cup of tea and a bit of breakfast, I think. So looking forward to that. Yes guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. So I'm going to have about a 2-week break, guys, so don't fret, because you're going to get 30 days of me, one after the other, for Super September. So that's something to look forward to, guys. We get off to a cracking start in September, and as I said, I just look forward to seeing you all in 2 weeks for that. In the meantime, guys, enjoy today's video and whatnot, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Until then, catch you on Super September.